it'll be third down for Barnesville.
And the carry goes up the middle, and that'll be a first down. Tackle made by Cody Bartness, but a first down picked up after 10 yards on the rush. Ball carrier that time was John Roller, and he'll move the chains. First down and 10 as the Trojans now have it at the Laker 45-yard line. 8:47 to go first quarter. Our scoreboard tonight brought to you by Lumbros in Detroit Lakes. Our pregame coverage was brought to you by Snap Fitness. So Trojans move the ball into Laker territory for the first time tonight. Detroit Lakes defense looking for a stop. Trojans get to the line of scrimmage after huddling it up. They run out in their base formation. It's a power T formation. Send one man in motion. And the handoff goes up the middle to Roller. And Roller gets another good gain. And he's still on his feet inside the 20. 15-10. Tackled from behind inside the 10-yard line by Grady Kirchner. A big rush of 40 yards by John Roller, and the Trojans have it first down and goal from the Laker 5-yard line.
It's too big now. Carries back to back by Roller, using the spin move effectively, where he's got a guy on him, spins around, shakes the tackler. That's exactly what he did there. Had 2 or 3 guys on him, spun, lost everybody. And then down at the 5 here, big goal line stand opportunity here for Laker defense.
First and goal from the 5-yard line. 8 minutes to go. The Trojans threatening here on their first drive of the game. Run up the middle, and Roller, who gets the big gain moments ago, gets in from 5 yards out. And the Trojans take the early lead. They lead 6-0 with 7:52 to go here in the first quarter. Barnesville striking first thanks to number 21, John Roller. Fullback dive, that works out well for the Trojans as they look to cap off the drive with a point after. On to kick the point after. It's 29, right, Zeke? Or is it 89?
Looks like 89.
Isaac Manaville.
Their kicker's big, 6'7", 220.
Manaville's kick is up, and it is good as it goes over the pep band of Detroit Lakes. And the Trojans drive the ball into the end zone thanks to a 5-yard rush by John Roller. And Barnesville leads Detroit Lakes on homecoming night 7-0 with 7:52 to go in the first quarter. You're listening to Laker football on KDLM.
The King is calling. Burger King would like to welcome back all students for the new school year. The King is issuing a proclamation. Burger King is hiring new team members for all positions, full and part-time, with flexible scheduling to accommodate your academic schedule. Stop by Burger King in person and apply today. And if you like to save, download the BK app and take advantage of fantastic offers and daily specials at Burger King. Burger King also has DoorDash available. The King is calling. Burger King.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but your risk for cancer doesn't end there. Scheduling your yearly mammogram is one of the best ways to take care of yourself. With Essentia Health 2D and 3D mammograms, breast cancer can be detected even before symptoms appear. And when found and treated early, breast cancer is curable. 98% of patients survive. So don't wait. Schedule your mammogram at an Essentia Health location near you. Visit essentiahealth.org.
Hi, this is Charlie Kalina, and you're listening to Laker football on KDLM.
Well, the Trojans of Barnesville strike first. Detroit Lakes looking to answer back as Grady Kirchner returns the ball at the 25-yard line, makes a move, gets to the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the kickoff return by Grady Kirchner, one of the many seniors on this Laker team. And now we get a look at this offense. First game without Caden Strand at quarterback, at least in the last couple of games. We've had Caden Strand as a starter. Started the season off with Mason Carrier as the starter, but Strand had taken over that role. Unfortunately, broke his leg in the last game, and he's out for the rest of the season. So it'll be Nick Buboltz's turn at quarterback. 3 wideouts right, 1 to the left. Ethan Carrier splits out wide as well, so it'll be 5 wideouts now. Carrier to the near side of your screen as the Trojans will jump and I think it should be on the Trojans, right? They came across first.
I think it was 34, and that's what made the whole thing go. So we'll see what the officials say.
Officials have a conversation. This has got to be on the Trojans. That prompted the Lakers to move.
Yep, Zamzo was the Laker that moved, but 34 was across the line before Connor did. There it is.
And that is the call. A dead ball encroachment on the Trojans. So the Lakers will get a free 5 yards. Connor Zamzo, Ryan Brinkman, Henry Lee, Braden Schoblum, Isaac Carabo, the starting line for the Lakers. Again, it is Nick Buboltz at quarterback. Ethan Carrier splits out wide. So again, 5 wide receivers. They go empty, 3 to the right, 2 to the left as Buboltz throws to the right, and it's caught by, that's Cody Bartness with the reception. He's across the 45. He'll go for 7 yards through the air as Cody Bartness reels in the reception. He had a big touchdown reception last game against Pequot Lakes and an interception on defense. And picking up right where he left off after last week's good performance, gets a reception of 7 yards. It'll be first down and 10 for the Lakers at the 48-yard line.
Good play, though. Good play call there by the Lakers. Just set up a quick, easy pass. Get the confidence up here on Buboltz.
2 backs in the backfield with Buboltz out of the gun, and Ethan Carrier is bottled up, tackled in the backfield. That's going to lose yardage on the rush by Ethan Carrier, trying to get to the left side, but Trojans bring some pressure and put Carrier down in the backfield, and that'll go down as a loss. 7 yards. So it'll be second down and 17 now for the Lakers from their own 41-yard line, trailing 7-0 to Barnesville here on homecoming night. And what a beautiful night it is, Zeke.
Yeah.
Not a cloud in the sky.
I saw you busted out the jacket.
I did. The light coat, though.
The light coat.
Yeah. The shell, the North Face shell. You're going with just a sweatshirt tonight.
Just the sweatshirt. I'm going to hold out for one more week.
You're a brave man. 3 wideouts right, 1 to the left as Buboltz looks to throw, fires it, and it's going to be a low pass. It's going to short hop Charlie Kalina. It'll be third down now after that incompleted pass. Third down and 17. We see that so often where the Lakers roll to the left, which is kind of odd for, a quarterback that's right-handed like Buboltz.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't allow them to get a lot of, strength on that ball and trying to catch maybe the defense off guard by rolling to the near side, but throw a little bit short, and it'll be third down and 7. 3 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left here for Buboltz, who works out of the gun. He'll send Carrier in motion. They go empty now in the backfield. 3 down linemen for the Trojan defense as Buboltz steps up in the pocket, fires deep over the middle, and it's incomplete. Intended for Bartness. Pass was broken up by Owen Riddle, and that'll bring up 4th down, and the Lakers will have to punt, facing a 4th down and 17.
Yeah, Buboltz facing some pressure from Peyton Amundsen. He's the Barnesville Trojan who jumped off sides, the encroachment to start the drive. He's also the one who had the 7-yard tackle for a loss of Ethan Carrier and some big pressure there on Buboltz. A good throw there by Buboltz, but into double coverage. Trojans had that one defended pretty well downfield.
4th down and 17. Lakers will punt. Charlie Kalina will punt for the Lakers. So he stands back at his own 28-yard line. And this is a wobbly punt that'll take a bounce at the 27, and it will roll to the 22-yard line. And so the Trojans will start at their own 22-yard line, first down and 10 with 6:17 to go in the first quarter. Detroit Lakes trailing Barnesville 7-0. You're listening to Laker football on KDLM. We'll keep it right here, Zeke.
Okay, sounds good.
6:17 to go here in the first quarter.
I think I hit the wrong button on that one.
I'm sorry, I didn't lead you enough time.
No, you let me plenty of time. I was just waiting to see.
Should have tap danced a little bit
that's
longer.
all good.
Not the strongest of starts for your KDLM broadcast team. It's okay.
We would have made it back from commercial break anyways before that first play happened.
Handoff goes up the middle. That's John Roller, who's got the only touchdown of the game, and he gets to the 29-yard line. 7-yard rush. It'll make it second down and 3. Now for the Trojan offense from their own 30-yard line. Tonight, it's going to be, at times confusing as to who has the ball because the Trojans do such a good job of faking handoffs and a lot of fakes.
I haven't fouled the ball one time, so you're kind of on your own for calling for your calling it tonight. Whoever I'm watching does not have the ball.
Zach Bredman, the quarterback, will keep it himself as he rolls to the left. Mason Carrier brings him down aggressively, but that's going to move the chains. 3-yard rush by Bredman. It'll be a first down and 10 for the Trojans. Ball across the 30-yard line. Last drive, Trojans having success, but they were bailed out a bit. The Lakers had them on 3rd down. They got the sack, but it was negated by a horse collar tackle that gave the Trojans a first down and then kept the drive alive, and Trojans ultimately able to score a touchdown. Penalties hurt. Pass play here as the Trojans throw it to a tight end. That's number 87, Wyatt Suter. Ethan Carrier on the tackle. They'll go for a gain of 9. Pass play. 2nd down and 1 with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Now, the Barnesville Trojans, last year they won their first game at the state tournament. Then they ended up losing in their 2nd game. This year, it's going to be tough for anybody to beat them in Section 8-2A.
I agree, yep.
Here's a handoff up the middle as Roller is going to get close to a first down.
If I remember that game, that state tournament game, it was kind of a lucky play. I think it was it Cass and Manorville who beat them? Maybe something big happened where Barnesville did something very uncharacteristic of a traditional Barnesville Trojans team, and I think it was the KMS Comets maybe that beat them in that game. It's a huge upset.
John Roller picks up the first down as the Trojans get to the 44-yard line. First down and 10. Hand off to the near side. And that will go to about the 47-yard line. Gain of about 3 yards. And that rush play. Kate Jackson bringing down the ball carrier. That's Braden Bredman on the carry. So 2nd down and 7 for the Trojan offense. We did see a pass play, and Coach Strand in the pregame interview was touting his passing attack.
When they need it.
Here's some good running room. Dicing his way, that's Dawson Gregg dicing his way near a first down. Kate Jackson wants to get on the tackle for the Lakers. It'll be 3rd down and 1 after that 6-yard rush.
And go back to that pass play to Wyatt Suter. There was nobody lined up at the wide receiver position. It's all tight end, so it was just a quick out route. Hit him in stride. Gets the ball, little play action, and boom, tight end's got the ball. Big 3rd down here, Charlie. 3rd and 1.
Ball just across midfield. Zach Bredman, the quarterback. Little hard count action. Lakers don't jump. There the quarterback did. Bredman was expecting the ball, never got it, and he was the only one that moved. So not often do you see the quarterback get the false start call, but that was the case. At least from my vantage point up here.
Yep.
No microphones for the officials, so we don't know exactly who it was on.
It looked to me like number 9 moved first there too.
So 3rd down and 6 now for the Trojans, and we have a whistle and a timeout taken by Detroit Lakes. So a big play when we return. Lakers trailing 7-0 with 2:54 to go here in the first quarter. You're listening to Laker football on the station you can count on, KDLM.
All of your insurance needs under one roof. American Family Insurance. Matt and Jim are here to help with auto, home, and business policies. Their unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared them to assist you. As residents in our community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships to help everyone succeed. Call today for your quote. Good luck, Lakers. From American Family Insurance, Matt and Jim Hedstrom.
Big 3rd down play coming up here for Barnesville. 2:54 remaining in the first quarter on our Lumbros scoreboard. The Trojans leading 7-0. Detroit Lakes would love to get a stop and force a punt by Barnesville. See what the Trojans dial up.
I mean, they're averaging 9 yards a carry on the season.
I was just going to say it.
So a 3rd and 6 is nothing. Just hand the ball off and see what happens.
was going to say it's probably a run, right? Back to the line of scrimmage here. It's Zach Bredman. Quarterback for the Trojans. No, he's going to throw it, and he's got a man open. That Suter once again. Ethan Carrier makes a tackle 13 yards through the air. Ball spotted at the 40-yard line of Detroit Lakes. And the Lakers, I think, also expected a little run play as Suter was open, Zeke, and makes the catch. Ethan Carrier makes the tackle, but a first down picked up.
Yeah, expect the unexpected. The same exact pass play they ran before where, I mean, yeah, Lakers were not expecting that. It's hard to defend a guy of his size, 6'3", 190. Good play call dialed up there by Barnesville.
Bredman takes a snap. This time he will hand it off. Barreling down is Ethan Larson, and he's going to be close to a first down. I think he's got it. Mason Carrier in on the tackle for Detroit Lakes. First down and 10 for the Trojans as they get the ball to the Laker 30-yard line. You know, in a new age of football where you see everybody spreading it out, Barnesville's just unapologetic. We're going to run the ball. We don't care what you think of us.
Yep. Mike Zimmer style football.
This is the way we're going to do it.
Yep.
Something admirable about that. Handoff up the middle, wide open running room. Dawson Gregg tackled inside the 20. And that'll just continue to wear down Detroit Lakes these runs as it gets to the 16-yard line. 14-yard rush by Dawson Gregg.
Yeah, I mean, this style of offense may not be the most entertaining, the most electric to watch, but it gets the job done. And that's why this is the same offense that DGF runs that we're going to see here in 2 weeks. It's the same way. It's the same reason that Thief River Falls is implementing this same offense. When it's done effectively, you can run on anybody.
16-yard line is where the ball is spotted. Trojans in the red zone. And off up the middle. This is Ethan Larson on the carry. And Will Martin's going to make the tackle. And he got him down, 3-yard rush. So the ball spotted at the 13-yard line of Detroit Lakes now. Second down and 7. Minute 10 left here in the first quarter. And that's the thing, if Barnesville gets ahead, they can just kind of run the clock out and limit the possessions of the Laker offense, and that's what also makes them dangerous as they own time of possession. As Dawson Gregg runs to the left side, he's going to be close to a first down. And that's going to be a yard short of a first down. 3rd down and 1 coming up.
See if the Lakers can stand firm on this 3rd down. They've had Barnesville's had 2 big 3rd down conversions. One came on the penalty on the horse collar tackle. The one came on this drive where it was 3rd and 1. A false start moved them back to 3rd and 6, and they still picked up the first down. So we'll see what the Lakers can do here on the 3rd and 2 is what they're going to officially mark it here.
And they're going to quarterback sneak it with their big-bodied tight end. That's Tate Iniger, who's going to get the carry. 3-yard rush. He needed 2, and he got 3, and that'll be a first down and goal. Iniger comes in from the tight end position, goes under center, quarterback sneaks it. It's like what the Broncos should have done last night against the Colts, and it's a first down and goal now for the Trojans.
Okay, Richard Sherman.
And that will do it for the first quarter. On our Lumbros scoreboard, Barnesville leading 7-0, and they're threatening when we return. Second quarter action coming your way next. You're listening to Laker Football on KDLM.
Convenient and fast. Drive up and load up your favorites now at Community Co-op's Corner Markets in Detroit Lakes and Lake Park. Use their new Shop Corner Market app. Head to one of their 2 Community Co-op Corner Market locations, one on Highway 34 East in Detroit Lakes, the other on Highway 10 West in Lake Park. Pull into the specified parking spaces available just for you, and they'll bring your groceries right to your car. Download the free Shop Corner Market app today, available now from Senex Community Co-op's Corner Markets in Detroit Lakes and Lake Park.
Hey, it's Chuck Norris with Steve Sanitation. Action is what I do. Actively giving your waste a roundhouse kick to the curb with the team at Steve Sanitation. You could say I'm like a ranger, wrangling up grit and grind from your home or business. How much waste have I picked up? Infinity. Twice.
Time to kick your sanitation service. From residential to commercial to roll-off services, at Steve's, we got it all. Get started today at stevesanitation.com. We've got what it takes to take what you got.
back. Charlie Mullen broadcasting to you alongside Zeke Foreman. Listening to Laker football on homecoming night, week 6 of the high school football season. And the Barnesville Trojans, the visitors, leading the Lakers 7-0. As we begin the second quarter, the Trojans have the ball at the Laker 5-yard line. Trying to go up by 2 touchdowns here. They have a first down and goal. And no secret, it's been running the football, but when needed to go through the air, they've been effective as well.
2 big pass plays so far.
Bredman under center. Hands it off. This is John Roller inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. It'll be second down and goal for the Trojans.
You mentioned time of possession, Charlie. The Lakers had 1 drive in the first quarter, ran 4 plays.
You're saying that's not good, right?
That's not great. No.
And they've been liking giving it to number 21, John Roller. He's been kind of the favorite guy here for the Trojan offense. Bredman, see if they give it to 21 once again. This is going to be Dawson Gregg, and he is going to be macked, and there we go. All right. Mason Carrier taking charge, saying, all right, that's enough. Makes the tackle, maybe a yard on the rush. Be third down and goal from the 3. Need to get fired up, right?
Right.
In that last play, fire you up a little bit. I just need to get warmed up a little bit.
On its feet. Yeah, right.
Should have had the hot coffee tonight. I didn't think about that.
Next week.
Third and goal from the 3. Bredman under center. They'll roll it to the right. Bredman, the quarterback, taking it himself. He's short. Short of the end zone. Mason Carrier once again with the tackle, and now it'll be 4th and goal from the 1.
And if you're Barnesville, I think you go for it right here. Field goal, not an
they're
option.
They're
going to kick it?
It looks like they're going to kick it.
No.
I would have liked that field goal too if I was but watch out for the fake
exactly,
too.
Yeah.
Give it to big number 80. I mean, that worked out last time, the quarterback sneak with Tate Iniger. And they're going to go for it, Zeke.
Yep, there it is.
And here it is, Tate Iniger. He's going to go under center. Watch out for the quarterback sneak. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be.
Oh, wow.
Is that caught?
Yeah,
it is. Oh. It was deflected in the air. It was a low pass by Iniger. It was kind of that fake quarterback sneak and then jump throw. Back in the early 30s, 40s football style, just that heave towards the end zone, and it is effective. Iniger finds his target. I think it was Dawson Gregg who got the touchdown, Zeke. I don't know, was it number 2? We'll have to double check during this break. But it's a touchdown for the Trojans on a pass play by their tight end. 13-0 our score. 9:47 left here in the first quarter. And here comes Isaac Manaville on for the point after attempt. High snap, spot is down, the kick is up, and it's good. Barnesville up by 2 touchdowns with 9:47 to go in the second quarter on our Lumbro scoreboard. Lakers trailing 14-0. You're listening to Laker football on KDLM.
Ole, ole, ole. And now we sing, but first we taco. Taco John's fresh burritos are bigger. Their seasoned beef tacos are bolder. And crispy potato olays are better. Maestro! Taco John's!
Nothing is simpler than taking your love for meat and your love for potato olays and rolling them together in a burrito from Taco John's, downtown Detroit Lakes.
Good luck, Lakers, from Shelley Wheats at Caliber Home Loans. Thinking about buying a new home or refinancing your loan? Choose Shelley Wheats at Caliber Home Loans, Inc. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, moving up, or downsizing, Shelley will guide you through the home loan process every step of the way. Call Shelley Wheats at Caliber Home Loans for your home loan needs. 218-234-7056. Shelley Wheats, NMLS number 2170042, and Caliber Home Loans, Inc., NMLS number 15622 are equal housing lenders. This is not an offer to enter into an agreement.
Trojans kicking off. Lakers trailing 14-0 with 9:47 to go in the second quarter. Grady Kirchner returns the ball across the 25 to the 30. Flag comes in, 35-40. Still on his feet near the 45-yard line. Tackled from behind. There's a flag on the field. So pending the flag, it'll be a good return here by Grady Kirchner to the 43-yard line. But we'll see what the official has to say. It's on the Lakers. Two flags. Oh, just two flags in the same area, same penalty. So it's from the spot of the foul holding. First down, actually a legal block in the back.
Looking at video replay, Charlie, looks like it was Brandon Renclev who caught that touchdown.
Okay.
Number 85.
That's the beauty of YouTube. We can go back and watch who got that touchdown. So Brendan Ranclev was the player who got the touchdown for the Trojans, according to Zeke and according to YouTube. Nick Buboltz, the quarterback, gives to Mason Carrier. He's bottled up at the 25-yard line. 2-yard rush for Mason Carrier. If you're tuning in, if you're listening to this game, you can also watch it on YouTube. Available under Rob Nielsen's YouTube account with our audio.
I think I was wrong, Charlie. I think it was Isaac Mandeville. I just watched the thing again. I'm sorry.
First, you forget the hotspot.
I just want to keep watching.
Give me the wrong name. It's okay. Couple demerits. Second down and 8 from the 25-yard line. Lakers on offense, trailing 14-0. Nick Buboltz, the quarterback, throws the ball, and is that caught? No. Breck Winter couldn't reel it in. It was a low throw. Pass falls incomplete, and it'll bring up third down and 8 now for the Laker offense. Just a little bit short on his passes. We've seen 2 incomplete passes that have missed the target short. So third down and 8. Laker offense needing to get the ball to the 33-yard line to convert here on third down. Under center is Buboltz. I formation behind him. Handoff goes to Mason Carrier, and he'll get to the 30. Then he is tackled. 5-yard rush, needed 8, and it'll bring up fourth down and 3 now for the Laker offense. And the way that the Trojans have been moving the ball on the ground, the Lakers are at least considering going for it here on fourth down from their own 30-yard line. 20 seconds on the play clock. Long discussion on the sideline. Lakers will have to call a timeout, I'm assuming. So DL's going to call a timeout. 8:0. We're going to run this clock all the way down. Interesting. 8:02 to go here in the second quarter. Detroit Lakes calls their second timeout. And they're facing a fourth down and 3, and they're looking like they're going to go for it. We'll see what happens from their own 30-yard line when we return. You're listening to Laker football, and the station you can count on, KDLM.
Make the decision for Precision. Precision Printing. Their business is helping your business. Precision Printing is the only locally owned printing company in Detroit Lakes. For quality printing that won't break your budget, make the decision for Precision Printing. Creative sales pieces, flyers, brochures, letters, invoices, and more. Plus free pickup and delivery from the only locally owned printing company in Detroit Lakes. Make the decision for Precision. 847-3101 or visit them at 219 Front Street in Detroit Lakes.
Hi, this is Henry Lee, and you're listening to Laker football on KDLM.
Fourth down and 3 from their own 30. Lakers trailing by 14. They're going to go for it. Like this call, Zeke?
I do. You're down 14-0. Punting does you absolutely nothing. I mean, Barnesville gets the ball back. If you punt, Barnesville gets the ball back. If you don't convert this, get this offense going here. Fake punt.
It'll be a punt here as Buboltz will line up from the quarterback position and punt the ball, and it will roll to the 34-yard line. So the the Lakers come out in offensive formation, and they ended up punting the ball, and so the Trojans had nobody back there to return the punt.
Yeah, the Trojans got Roethlisbergered right there. Saw that with the Steelers quite a bit, where Ben Roethlisberger would line up on 4th down and the shotgun and drop kick it.
I prefer the Joe Flacco arm punt. You ever see that? Just throw it up as deep as you can. Hope for an interception. First down and 10 here for the Trojans from their own 35-yard line. 7:51 to go here, second quarter. Trojans leading by 14 points. No gain on the rush here. Maybe some positive yardage. They'll give them forward progress to the 36. John Roller on the carry. Will Martin makes the tackle on John Roller. Second down and 9. All at the 36 now. This game is going to fly right by with this running attack of the Trojans, using a lot of clock.
First quarter was over in 22 minutes.
Option play, Dawson Gregg spins off one defender, but then he is met by Cade Jackson. And also in on the tackle, Will Martin. Making the tackle. Getting the ball to the 38-yard line. 2-yard rush. Now it'll be third down and 7 now for the Trojans.
Another 3rd and long, where the Trojans, I think, have picked up at least 4 third down conversions in the game so far. They've all been 3rd and longs. Think they dealt that pass play again here, Charlie?
It's worked for him before.
Quick tight end.
Seam route. And they'll roll the quarterback to the right. Bredman feeling pressure. Mason Carrier bearing down. Oh, and it's almost intercepted. It went in and out of the hands of Charlie Zock. It was right to him, but it falls incomplete. And it'll be 4th down and 7. I think Zock was just surprised.
I think he was too.
That ball came right to him, right into his lap, but unable to make the catch. And the Trojans now 4th down and 7. And it looks like they're going to show punt here. Grady Kirchner goes back to return this punt. His own 21-yard line. As Isaac Manival comes on to punt here for Barnesville. Snap is good. Manival's punt. It's high. And Lakers get away from it as it takes a Trojan bounce to the 31-yard line. So Lakers will have the ball at their own 31-yard line, trailing 14-0 with 6:21 to go in the second quarter on our Lumbros scoreboard. You're listening to Laker football on KDLM.
Lakes Transit is your safe, accessible, and local transportation. Being on the move in a wheelchair or walker is easy with our lift. Our friendly staff can help get passengers to and from their door if needed. We thoroughly sanitize our buses daily, spacing out seating for passengers and alternate bus use for added safety. And we're just $1.50 per ride. We're safe and reliable. 218-847-1674. Lakes Transit. Anyone can ride. Lakes Transit is still on the move, getting you where you need to go. A proud supporter of Laker Athletics.
Ethan Carrier in at quarterback and nothing doing. Tackle made by Ethan Larson. It's a loss of a yard. It'll be second down and 11 now for the Laker offense. Last week we had a number of different quarterbacks. We had Caden Strand start the game. He went out with injury, and then Mason Carrier came in. We saw Ethan Carrier get some snaps. We saw Nick Buboltz. We saw Cade Jackson at the end of the game. So 5 different quarterbacks in the game last week against Pequot Lakes.
Yeah, Buboltz only had one drive in that one. Buboltz going to line up at wide receiver here. With Ethan in the backfield again.
It'll be Ethan at quarterback here as he'll take the direct snap. And, man, that's just not working.
No.
Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's only a 1-yard gain. It'll be third down and 10 now with 5:22 to go here in the second quarter. So the Lakers now facing a third down and long. Zeke trying to keep this drive alive as we start to wind down this second quarter. Lakers will receive the ball when we begin the second half. Shotgun for Buboltz. 2 wideouts left, 1 to the right, and we have a timeout by the Trojans. We'll squeeze in a break as well. 4:54 to go, second quarter, 14-0. Barnesville leading Detroit Lakes. You're listening to Laker football on KDLM.
Some things in life you can just rely on, like the comfy fit of a favorite pair of jeans and the tried and true performance of a new home comfort system from Ruud. So here's to reliability built into everything they do. Rely on Ruud. Get reliable year-round comfort with the new HVAC system from Ruud installed by the pros at Greens Plumbing and Modern Heating. They're the local team you can rely on. Call your local Ruud retailer, Greens Plumbing and Modern Heating, today at 218-847-7542.
The King is calling. Burger King would like to welcome back all students for the new school year. The King is issuing a proclamation. Burger King is hiring new team members for all positions, full and part-time, with flexible scheduling to accommodate your academic schedule. Stop by Burger King in person and apply today. And if you like to save, download the BK app and take advantage of fantastic offers and daily specials at Burger King. Burger King also has DoorDash available. The King is calling. Burger King.
3rd and 10 from the 30. Lakers looking to convert here on 3rd down. Pass play. Mason Carrier makes the catch on the sideline. 1st down. Mason Carrier. That's 18 yards through the air. As there we go. There's some positivity. Nick Buboltz rolled to his right. Mason Carrier on the sideline. Tiptoes his way. Stays in bounds. Pick up the 18 yards through the air, and the chains will move 1st down and 10. Ball at the 48-yard line for the Lakers.
Biggest offensive play for Detroit Lakes tonight.
Pistol formation, 3 left. Ethan Carrier, the back in the backfield. They'll option it to Ethan. Ethan gets to the outside, far left side, puts his head down near a 1st down. Pending the spot, looks like it'll be enough for a 1st down. It's right around 10 yards. Ethan Carrier gets that option play, gets the speed to get to the outside, and then barrels down, falls forward, gets 12 yards, and it'll be 1st down and 10. Ball spotted now at the 40-yard line after that 12-yard rush by Ethan Carrier. Nick Buboltz out of the gun, 2 wideouts right, 1 to the left. Takes a snap. Rolls to his right, looks to throw, fires it. It's caught! There was contact before that catch was made, but it was still caught, as that's Breck Winter making the catch. It's 5 yards through the air. 2nd down and, well, actually it'll be 6 yards through the air. It'll be 2nd down and 4 from the 34-yard line.
Now the Laker offense is rolling 3 big plays. Marching down the field. They put some points on the board here on this drive.
Buboltz under center. I formation behind him. Pitch out. Goes to Ethan Carrier. Works it left side. And he's going to be down inside the 25. That's a gain of 8 yards by Ethan Carrier, following the blockers to the left side. Blocking on that left side of the offensive line. And the chains will move. 1st down and 10 now for the Lakers at the Barnesville 25-yard line. Zeke, I think this is the first time we've had the ball in Barnesville territory tonight, right?
We have.
Yeah. Love to get a touchdown before halftime, because you do get the ball to begin the 2nd half.
That's right.
Down 14-0. Detroit Lakes threatening from the Barnesville 25. Buboltz, 3-step drop, throws right, incomplete, almost intercepted. Owen Riddle probably was the closest person to that ball, and he's the Trojan safety. Through that post route to Charlie Kalina, that was the intended target. It'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 25. Clock stopped with 3:12 remaining in the 1st half.
I like the aggressive play call there. The passing game has been working, and maybe a fingertip away from Charlie having a chance at that one.
Buboltz under center, I formation behind him. Handoff. Ethan gets tripped up but keeps his footing as Ethan Carrier's inside the 20. He shoves a man to the ground with him. As he's inside the 20-yard line, down at about the 18. It'll go for a 7-yard rush. And it'll be 3rd down and 3 now for the Lakers from the Barnesville 18-yard line.
That's the kind of play call we need right now here, Charlie. I like Mason under quarterback before defense has figured out Ethan. When Ethan's under quarterback, it's going to be a run. But do this, take the time, get the blocking in front of him, let him have that contact, let him get to the outside, and let him do what Ethan Carrier does.
Ball from the 18-yard line. Here's the snap as Buboltz takes a snap in the gun, hands it off to Ethan, and not going to work this time. Running to the right that time, unsuccessfully, Ethan Carrier. That's Austin Bullgreen in on the tackle for the Trojans. No gain on the play. That'll be 4th down. And down by 2 touchdowns. Lakers are going to go for it from Barnesville 18-yard line. They'll go 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right, actually 2 to the right. So they'll go empty in the gun. Buboltz takes a snap with 9 on the play clock. Throws to his right. Pass intended for Breck Winter. Incomplete pass. Pass broken up by Brody Gray. And that'll be a turnover on downs after that incomplete pass on 4th down from the Trojan 18-yard line. And the Trojan offense will take the field. I believe the Lakers have only 1 timeout remaining. Trojans do have 2, if I'm remembering correctly.
They do, yep. Or 3 maybe.
No, they did take a timeout.
Oh, they did, that's right, yeah. Yep. I like the play call there, just maybe a little jumpy on Nick Buboltz's part. Didn't have anybody pressuring him in the backfield, but was...
He could have probably ran that ball.
Yeah, he probably could have, yeah, because there was no pass rush. Everyone was back in coverage.
Easy for us to say up here in the press box. Here's a handoff. Good carry by Larson as he stiff arms Tyson Elliott, but there is a flag late. As it stands right now, it'll be 14 yards on the rush, but there is a flag on the field. Larson did stiff arm, and I don't know if he got into the face mask of Tyson Elliott. It might be on the offense, and it is. So on that stiff arm, he extended his arm out and face masked Tyson, and so offensive face mask, the call. Oh, and it's personal foul.
Wow, that's the big one.
So that's 15 yards from the spot, 15 yards from the spot, apparently. Okay, well, that's...
You don't see it very often.
That works. 1st down and 13 for the Trojans from the 15-yard line, leading 14-0 with 1:35 left here in the second quarter. And Trojans with 2 timeouts, according to our count. Lakers with only 1. 1st down and 13, handoff up the middle, and good trip up there. Mason Carrier trips up the ball carrier. Ball carried that time by Andrew Peterson. Gets across the original line of scrimmage. Down to the 19. It'll be a 4-yard rush. And it'll be 2nd down and 9 with 1:12 to go here in the second quarter. Trojans using up a lot of clock here. Minute to go now in the second quarter as they let the play clock go down as far as they can. 5 on the play clock. They'll snap the ball, hand off. Larson on the carry, and Larson's got good running room. Breaks a tackle, and he's still on his feet to the 40-yard line. 21 yards by Ethan Larson. Will Martin saved what might have been a long run. I don't know if he would have got a touchdown, big fullback Larson, but would have got even further as he was able to break through Tyson Elliott's tackle. And then Will Martin comes back and makes the tackle. So now ball at the 40-yard line for that 21-yard rush. And here's Ethan Larson once again, wide open to the near side. Big tackle, though. Tyson Elliott put some punishment on Larson. There's a flag on the field.
Came from the backfield of the offense.
It's on the Trojans, yep. So that'll wipe out an 11-yard rush. And it'll be a holding call.
Yeah, flagging came in early on that run.
Man, the Laker defense got fooled. Everybody went to the left, and Larson had wide open real estate on the near side. And Tyson Elliott put a big hit on him. Elliott, not a very big kid, but he is a wrestler, so there's that. Ethan Larson. He's 6'2", 190 pounds. He was met by Tyson Elliott, number 8. 20 seconds left here in the second quarter, and the Trojans will look like they're going to run another play here. There's a 1 second differential, so the Trojans do have to run one more play. And they'll hand the ball off. This is Bredman. That's Braden Bredman on the carry. He's down near the 35-yard line. Gain of 6. And he did get out of bounds with 1 second left. And we'll have another play here with 1 second left in this first half. Trojans have the ball at their own 35. And we'll see what they dial up here on second down and 15 with 1 second left here in the first half. Bredman hands the ball off, up the middle. Good running room as they break it loose. This is Connor Lokes. Lokes inside the 40, and he'll be wrestled down at the 35. So big run there by Lokes of 25 yards. But that's how we end the first half, on a big rush that no time left in the first half. First half has come to an end. Barnesville leading Detroit Lakes on homecoming night. Barnesville leading the Lakers 14-0 on our Lumbros scoreboard. Take a break. We'll be back with our halftime report next. You're listening to Laker football on the station you can count on, KDLM.
Life's better on the lake. Holiday Inn on the lake.
Life is better on the lake, especially when you're enjoying breakfast at the Holiday Inn. Breakfast is every morning, starts at 6:30 and features all of your eggs made to order, omelets, pancakes, waffles, hash browns, biscuits, and gravy, you name it. Or stop by on Sundays for the brunch buffet from 9 to 1. Lunch is served at 11 o'clock. Burgers, chicken, hot and cold sandwiches, seafood, steak, and pasta. Plus, the best salad bar in the Lakes area is available every day.
Holiday Inn on the lake.
Jeff's Muffler and Auto Repair on 8th Street in Detroit Lakes is your all-around auto repair. Jeff services fifth wheel hitches, 4 and 5-inch diesel exhausts, gooseneck hitches, brakes, shocks and struts, custom dual exhausts, and mufflers. Jeff's work is fully guaranteed and is now a 3-family member business. Call for an appointment today, 846-9318. Jeff's Muffler and Auto Repair in Detroit Lakes, 846-9318.
Hey babe, you know that railing in the house that needs to be changed? Can we do that soon?
Of course, babe.
What about that entry door?
Yeah, we should be able to get that done too.
We kind of need new garage doors too. They aren't working anymore. And those basement windows?
Okay, one thing at a time.
Whether you have one project or many, the professionals at Lumbros Building Solutions can work with you to help get some of your projects crossed off that list. The only locally and family-owned lumberyard in the Lakes area. Lumbros Building Solutions. Find us at lumbros.com.
Let's be honest, there's just some topics that nobody really wants to talk about. The birds, the bees, politics, and, oh yeah, winterizing and storage. But with the gang here at J&K, we know it's inevitable that it has to be done. So put your trust in us. Local, reliable, and year after year we've proven to be the best in the Lakes area. We can handle winterizing your boat along with storing. So give us a call today at J&K Marine.
J&K Marine.
Snap Fitness of Detroit Lakes is the only locally owned 24/7 fitness club in the Lakes area. 24-hour access is a given at Snap Fitness. Work out on your time and busy schedule. Snap Fitness has month-to-month memberships, meaning no long-term contracts or club enhancement fees. Sign up this month and you'll receive a Lakers card. Also with MyZone technology, Snap Fitness helps you stay on track and reach your fitness goals. Group classes are Monday through Friday beginning at 5:30 a.m. Snap Fitness is proud to support Laker athletics. Membership subject to one-time enrollment fee. Snap Fitness off Highway 10 West in Detroit Lakes.
West River Dental wishes all Laker athletes, students, coaches, and fans a great season. West River Dental is committed to working with you and your family to create a stress-free dental experience with exceptional dental care through individualized service and education for each patient. Find out why West River Dental is dedicated to your comfort and well-being at westriverdental.com. Dr. John Jordan and Dr. Brian Labatt wish all DL Lakers good luck.
Could you use an extra $5,000? BTD Manufacturing is now offering up to a $5,000 sign-on bonus. Hiring all positions and training for all skill levels. BTD Manufacturing is an industry leader in the custom metal fabrication arena, right in the heart of Lakes Country. Now offering higher starting wages, up to $23.49 per hour, plus up to a $5,000 sign-on bonus. To apply and see all the details, visit btdmfg.com. BTD Manufacturing, a proud supporter of Laker athletics.
The King is calling. Burger King would like to welcome back all students for the new school year. The King is issuing a proclamation. Burger King is hiring new team members for all positions, full and part-time, with flexible scheduling to accommodate your academic schedule. Stop by Burger King in person and apply today. And if you like to save, download the BK app and take advantage of fantastic offers and daily specials at Burger King. Burger King also has DoorDash available. The King is calling. Burger King.
Back here to Mulberg Field. 14-0 Barnesville leading Detroit Lakes at the half. Let's take a look at our halftime stats in this one. And Zeke, it's going to be an easy night for you. What a completely different narrative last week compared to this week.
Yeah.
It's last week you were doing all sorts of math. I saw you break out the calculator.
I did.
Tonight, not so much for our Laker offense.
Yeah, so far for the Laker offense, pretty quiet here in the first half. Only 58 yards of total offense, 27 on the ground, 31 through the air. 20 of those 27 rushing yards coming from Ethan Carrier, 7 carries for 20 yards. Mason Carrier has 2 carries for 7 yards. Nick Bubolt's getting the starting quarterback. He's been spreading the ball around pretty well. He's 3 for 8 with 31 yards passing, 1 complete to Mason Carrier for 18 yards, 1 to Cody Bartness for his first completion of the game for 7 yards, and 1 to Breck Winder for 6 yards. Both touchdowns in the first half coming the way of the Barnesville Trojans, 1 in the first quarter, 1 in the second quarter. A 5-yard touchdown run by John Roller on the opening drive of the game, and a 3-yard touchdown pass from Iniger to Mandeville on a pass that was tipped in the end zone by Detroit Lakes, fell into Mandeville's hands on a 4th and 4. Gave Barnesville a 14-0 lead, and that's where we're standing at with the scoring right now.
Yeah, Barnesville, that deception is working out, and it's just hard-nosed running that seems to be doing the trick. When the Lakers have had success, at least in my opinion, Zeke, it's been throwing the ball and not getting in those big third down and long situations, which we saw a couple of times.
Yeah, and when they do get that in that third and long, it seems like they always get a play to help get out of the funk in the first quarter. That first drive, it was the big horse collar tackle called on Detroit Lakes that gave them a first down. They went down and scored the opening touchdown on that first drive. There's a third down where they broke out the quick pass on that tight end slant. They gave them a first down. The third down conversions have been really good for Barnesville. Fourth down conversions in the end zone and the red zone was good too. Lakers just unable to stop this team so far when it really, really matters.
14-0 our score. Barnesville leading on our Lumbros scoreboard. Detroit Lakes will get the ball first when we begin the second half. What do we got coming up? We got trivia coming up.
We do have some KDLM Text Club trivia. Yep, 847-2001. Your chance to win a family pack of goodies from Papa Murphy's Pizza. We'll also take a look at the regional scoreboard. Homecoming game going on in Perham tonight. Frazee is in action. Hawley is taking on the number 1 team in Class 3A DGF. They moved up to that number 1 ranking, so we'll get a quick scoreboard update coming up next.
All right, that's coming up here on the station. You can count on KDLM Lakers trailing 14-0 to Barnesville at the half.
Hi, folks. We're Midco, your local provider that provides you more. Internet with the speediest speeds, TV terrificness, phone fantasticness. Hello. Get data for days and days and days beyond that. Real people, reliability, really great service. For real, not kidding. More of what you want. More incredibleness and more oomph. But who doesn't like more oomph? Whoa, that's Midco.
Midco.com/Detroit Lakes.
To successfully plan for and enjoy your retirement, you need a smart tax strategy. I'm Matt Carrier, private wealth advisor with Carrier & Vardy, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Services. Along with your trusted tax professional, we can help you create a tax diversification strategy that supports your financial plan. Call me or financial advisor Kelsey Vardy at 218-847-2676 to learn more.
Office is located at 1135 Washington Avenue, Suite 103, Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Member FIPC.
When you need a good pair of workout shoes, choose Lake Sports Shop. When things hunting, bird, maybe bear, how about deer? Choose Lake Sports Shop. When you're looking for a new setup for fishing, ice fishing or boat, or maybe just off the dock, choose Lake Sports Shop. When you're looking for that gift, anniversary, birthday, or just a night thought of you today gift, choose Lake Sports Shop. Lake Sports Shop, when you're looking for something new, something cool, even something for you. Good luck to all Laker athletes.
October is National Pork Month, which means one of the most popular burritos at Papacitos Burritos is back. The delicious barbecued pork burrito. They take their Spanish rice, black beans, slow roasted pulled pork, shredded cheese, cilantro, lime slaw, and barbecue sauce and roll it into a soft, warm tortilla. Now that's a tasty way to get rid of your hunger. Papacitos Burritos, Detroit Lakes and Pearl. Enjoy this month's barbecued pork burrito. Papacitos Burritos, always on the quest for freshness.
Hi, this is Hunter Korth, and you're listening to Laker Football on KDLM.
Over Field to Sight, Homecoming 2022. Newland along with Zeke Foreman. 14-0, Barnesville leading Detroit Lakes at the half. As we take a look now at some area scores that are happening around the area, right, Zeke? Or are we going to do trivia first?
We do trivia first
okay.
Because I closed out the window where I had all my scores listed. 847-2001 is the number to text, giving away a prize pack from Papa Murphy's Pizza in Detroit Lakes. You get a family-sized pizza, you get cheesy bread, and you get cookie dough as well with this text club trivia question. Number to text is 847-2001, and in the spirit of homecoming, going to show some school spirit. All we want to know is the high school you graduated from and the year you graduated. We'll randomly select one winner to win that prize pack from Papa Murphy's Pizza. Doesn't matter if it's from Detroit Lakes or not. Let us know where you graduated from and the year you graduated, showing some school spirit here for homecoming in Detroit Lakes. 847-2001 for your chance to win that family prize pack from Papa Murphy's Pizza in Detroit Lakes.
Staples Motley alum sitting next to me, right?
Yeah, you should feel honored.
Zeke Foreman.
And Bagley, Charlie the Bagley Flyer Newland. That was your nickname in high school, wasn't it?
Sure. It was probably a lot worse than that, but we'll go with that. I like it. All right, now do you got the scores?
I have some
ready?
scores here. Yeah, here's rolling through some scores in the region. Lake Park Audubon, they are 1-4 on the season. They are leading Polk County West up in East Grand Forks right now. Score there is 8-6. West Central Area Ashby leading the Breckenridge Cowboys 24-17. Warroad and Ada Borup West, they're playing that one way up north. That game is tied 14-14 at the half. Thief River Falls all over Frazee right now, 28-7. East Grand Forks leads Crookston 21-14. The Holly Nuggets hanging in there with the number one team in Class 3A. DGF leads the Nuggets 12-0 right now. That game is in Holly. Osakis is in Perham for Yellow Jacket homecoming. They have a 7-0 lead over Perham at halftime. Pequot Lakes leads Pillager right now 13-6.
Wow.
Pelican Rapids over Park Rapids right now 12-0. Yeah, that Pequot Lakes Pillager score was the one that really surprised me, because the way we saw Pequot Lakes move the ball last week.
Yeah,
that's incredible, because Pillager, I don't believe, has a great defense, but 13-6 right now, Patriots over the Huskies. The Osakis and Perham one is a tight one as well. Scores in 8-4A. Wilmer leading Ricori right now 13-6. Monticello leading Becker right now 12-7. Delano leading Apollo right now 14-6. I couldn't find a score on the Zimmerman and Little Falls game, but as it stands right now, 5 teams in 8-4A, and 4 of them are losing right now.
Wow, that's crazy to see Ricori losing to Wilmer like that, 13-6,
and Becker, yeah, because Ricori last week they were the number one team in the state. Becker's top 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's nuts.
And the Pequot Lakes Pillager, I mean, this is a Barnesville team that just beat Pillager last week.
Yeah,
62-0.
62 rep, yeah.
So it just kind of goes to show you just how good.
Any given night.
And it kind of shows you how good this Barnesville team is. Obviously, They're leading 14-0 on us, but Pillager obviously a good team to hang with Pequot Lakes, and they got whooped by this Trojan team last week, and we lost to Pequot. It's so hard to compare box scores. So many different things can, be why a team is losing or why a team is winning, and we saw that last week. Detroit Lakes, a lot of injuries that have carried over into this week. You look on the field, tonight you don't have Brock Okeson.
Yep.
No Hunter Korth.
Yep.
No starting quarterback in Caden Strand.
Yep.
So you're just trying to figure it out a bit on the fly as well. And so, one half is under your belt now. Come out and be ready to play football here against a very good Barnesville Trojan team.
Yeah, in the way that the Laker offense has been on that last drive specifically, except for that fourth down conversion that they didn't get inside the red zone. I mean, the offense looked like it was clicking. They were getting Ethan Carrier some blocks on the outside. Nick Buboltz has looked a little bit more comfortable in the pocket than he did to start the game. You get the ball. You were moving it downfield, and now you have a chance to put some points on the board here, get the momentum back, and then trail by 7, and anything can happen here in the second half.
Seems like when we've been running the ball well, it's been on the left side of the offensive line. That's where we've been seeing more of the longer runs, and see if they try to expose that once again here when we get the second half underway, which is coming up in just a couple of minutes. In our score at the half, 14-0 Barnesville leading Detroit Lakes. We'll have second half action next right here on the station. You can count on KDLM.
There are few things more precious to a family than the things we pass down from one generation to the next. And that's exactly why families have trusted Dental Associates in Detroit Lakes since 1958. They're the gentle Detroit Lakes dentists. Drs. Zunick, Kivy, and Darwin provide a full range of dental services from general and family dentistry to cosmetic work. Discover why so many families have made Dental Associates part of their family tradition. Call 218-847-2624. Dental Associates, serving the Detroit Lakes and surrounding communities since 1958.
In farming, there's no such thing as an overnight success. Success happens one step, one season, one decision at a time. And small changes can make big gains possible. At Bremer Bank, our bankers are ready to talk with you about your next step, whatever it might be. Because right now, relationships matter more than ever, and understanding is everything. Find out more at bremer.com.
Hey Lake Crew, U Motors Motorsports and Marine has plenty of storage buildings to handle all of your water toys. U Motors offers a flat season fee regardless of when you bring your boat in. So let U Motors take care of your winterization, oil changes, and storage. Choose one of U Motors' 3 locations that's most convenient for you. Big Pelican Lake north of Zorbas or Main Avenue in Fargo. U Motors looks forward to making sure your water toys are taken care of so you can focus on those outdoor fall and winter activities.
Hi, this is Kate Jackson. You're listening to Laker football on KDLM.
Welcome back to the Mulberg Field, just past the top of the hour. You're in tune to KDLM Detroit Lakes, getting the second half underway here in just a moment. Lakers will receive the kickoff when we get the second half underway. We want to thank everybody for checking in on our text club tonight, letting us know where you graduated, what year.
Yeah,
what town names do we got?
We're getting
on
a lot. We have a 78 Barnesville grad. We have a 71 DLHS grad. Detroit Lakes class of 84. We've got Barnesville class of 91. Perham class of 78. Wheat Ridge High School of 89. Detroit Lakes class of 88. Huron Lake Okabena High School class of 84. Siston, South Dakota class of 2000. Wapaton 97. Cavalier High School in Cavalier, North Dakota class of 2002. Thief River Falls represented tonight, Siston High School. DGF, class of 03, Pelican Rapids. Paynesville High School, Dickinson High School.
Wow.
Very well represented tonight. We'll choose our winner midway through the second half here.
Yeah, so still some time to text in where you graduated from, what year, 218-847-2001. All right, here we go. Let's go, Lakers. Let's get it going. Trojans kicking off. Lakers will receive. Grady Kirchner receives it at the 20-yard line to the 25 to the 30, out of bounds across the 30-yard line. We'll see where they mark him out. Actually, they'll mark him out right at the 30-yard line. And this Laker offense will try to crack the mystery that is this Barnesville defense. They have just not had a whole lot of success tonight figuring out what approach works against this defense. And hats off to Barnesville. I mean, they've been putting pressure on in the backfield and bottling up Ethan Carrier. You went through the stats, Zeke, and holding the Lakers to some
58 yards in the first half.
Yards total offense.
Yeah.
Buboltz, shotgun formation. Carrier might have got away. I think he moved a little bit early, but gets the reception. He's brought down at the 30-yard line. Tackle on the play made by Connor Lokes. No gain. Second down and 10. 11:38 and counting here in the third quarter.
We have a low throw out there on the flat to Mason Carrier. Had to reach down for that one, lost his footing a little bit. Unable to regain it before the Barnesville Trojan was right in his grill. 2 catches, 18 yards for Mason tonight.
Second down and 10 from the 30. Ethan the back behind Buboltz in the pistol formation. Mason to his right. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Handoff goes to Ethan. Breaks 1 tackle. Still on his feet at the 35. And then he's wrapped up and brought down at the 36-yard line. It'll be a 6-yard rush. Tackle on the play made by Ethan Larson, who's had a couple of nice rushes tonight for the Trojans. 3rd down and 4 now for the Lakers from their own 36-yard line. Coming up after our broadcast tonight, we'll have After the Game with Ryan Phelps. Go through the entire scoreboard across all of Minnesota, high school scoreboard. Play action, rollout left. Buboltz throws, and he's got a man. It's Kalina across the 50. Makes a move to the 45, and then he's out of bounds near the 42-yard line. Charlie Kalina on the reception from the 35. Gets out right around the 42. Pass play of 23 yards to Charlie Kalina. That was a nice-looking play and a good throw by Buboltz.
First catch by Charlie Kalina tonight. Had Mason Carrier open midfield, but good decision there by Buboltz to go big or go home. Finds Kalina for the big 23-yard pickup.
Charlie Kalina's dad, Kelly Kalina, one of the coaches for the Lakers, was a college teammate of Brian Strand, the head coach of the Barnesville Trojans, as Buboltz pitches it out to Ethan Carrier near side across the 40-35, and he's down inside the 30. That'll move the chains as the Lakers 13 yards on the rush by Ethan Carrier, and the chains will move. This time running to the right side. Option play, good blocking, and a first down the result for the Lakers.
That's where Ethan Carrier is the most deadly on this team, is when he is out in open space, making guys mix, those one-on-one matchups, lowering the shoulder, exactly what he did right there.
Yeah, if he can get charged up, get a little running room to get him going, and then he's tough to bring down an open field. Here's a keeper by Buboltz. Not sure if that was a broken play or not, but Buboltz tucked it and ran across the 30. It'll be a yard on the rush for Nick Buboltz. Second down and 9 with 9:41 to go here in the third quarter. Lakers down by 2 touchdowns.
We tried to get that ball to Ethan again, but ball popped out of Ethan's hands back into Buboltz's hand. Had some pressure coming off of his blind side from a purple jersey. Just followed some blocking that I think was meant for Ethan up the sideline and got that 1-yard pickup.
Mason will be the quarterback now with Nick Buboltz split out to the wide to the right. Mason takes a snap in the gun. Mason will take it himself. Quarterback dive up the middle. Lost his footing. It's always scary when you see those non-contact sliding type plays. Didn't keep the feet on the ground, and he falls at right around the 27-yard line. 2-yard rush for Mason Carrier, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 7. I need to check his cleats after that.
Yep.
Slippery spot on the turf.
Got dirt out of there.
3rd and 7, 8:45 to go, third quarter, and this is what we did not want to see of these 3rd down and medium to long for Laker offense against this very good Barnesville defense. Mason stays in at quarterback. He'll keep it himself as he runs to the right. Not much blocking. Mason downed at the 26. Gain of a yard. In on the tackle for the Trojans, Logan Yeski. That'll be 4th down and 6.
The same exact
There's
spot.
nothing there.
Yeah, same exact spot where they faced a 4th down there. That last drive of the second quarter here. Same yardage, same spot.
You got to think that this is a huge play right here.
This could be the game right here, because the way that Barnesville's been running the ball tonight, their main mission for the rest of the game is to keep the ball out of Nick Buboltz's hands, to drain as much clock as they can.
3 wideouts left, 1 to the right. Buboltz, 4th down and 7. They need to get to the 20-yard line. Buboltz bobbled the snap, rolls to his left. Man in his face, it's going to be incomplete. Kalina had a chance, and then a late shot. And the Laker sideline and also the crowd wanting a penalty. Buboltz on the receiving end of a late hit. Also, it looked like Charlie Kalina got run into at the end as well. No flag is thrown, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Trojans will have the ball at their own 27-yard line.
I didn't see the hit on Bubo, so I was watching what was happening with the Kalina play, but the ball was definitely on the ground, and then the late hit came in.
Tough play for Owen Riddle to know whether or not Kalina had the ball. It was in his vicinity, so kind of hard to blame him for making some contact. But it was after the ball had hit the ground, so letter of the law, we'll see. But here's a handoff up the middle, and no gain on the play as Logan Olson made the tackle. And Logan Olson looks to be a little bit shaken up for Detroit Lakes.
He had jogged off the field kind of gimpy in the first quarter too, so he's been dealing with something tonight.
So they do give him a yard on the rush, so it'll be second down. 2 yards here on the rush. It'll be second down and 8.
Logan's trying to stretch something out. He's going to stay in the game.
Nose guard for Detroit Lakes. Logan Olson gutting it out here, trying to put an end to this rushing attack of the Trojans. Hand off to Larson. Larson runs it near side, gets across the 35, and stiff arms his way across the 40. It's a first down as he ran over Ethan Carrier. Chains will move, get to the 40-yard line. It'll be an 11-yard rush for Ethan Larson. First down and 10 now for the Trojans at their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, Logan Olson's going to come to the sideline. Something's not right with him right now.
We'll take a break at least as injuries mounting up. Sam Selfie, the athletic trainer for Detroit Lakes, tending to Logan Olson. Handoff. No gain. Whistles blow this one dead. Forward progress right at the line of scrimmage. A big scrum right at the line. Bodies just coming up from the pile. Looked like Detroit Lakes had Mason Goodrich in on the stop. No gain on the play. Second down and 10. 5:55 to go here in the third quarter. 14-0. Trojans leading. 2 touchdowns all in the first half. 1 in the first quarter, 1 in the second quarter for Barnesville. To check the last time. I won't even say it yet. Second down and 10 here for the Trojans. They'll pitch it out to the near sideline and carry on the play by Connor Lokes. Gets across the 45. Connor Zamzo on the tackle. Third down and about 4.
And once again, another big third down conversion on the line here for Barnesville. We've mentioned it many times before. They've been very good on third down. Let's see if the Lakers can pick up a stop here midfield.
5 minutes to go, third quarter. Zachary Bredman takes the snap, hands it off near sideline. This is Ethan Larson, and he's going to be short of a first down, just short of the 50-yard line. 3-yard rush, and it'll bring up fourth down and 2.
Another good tackle there by Tyson Elliott. I mean, he's got the carrier there. I'm looking at the stats here. Ethan Larson, 190. Tyson's 155 soaking wet. So good open field tackle there.
Fourth down and 2. Offense on the field for the Trojans at their own 49.
Why not?
Big play, needing to get to the 49 of Detroit Lakes. They'll try the hard count, and they'll snap it. Handoff, first down, and then some. 40-yard line and across the 40. Rush made there by Andrew Peterson. First down and 10. The Trojans needed 2, and they get a lot more than that. They get to the 36-yard line, 37-yard line. 15-yard rush on 4th and 2. Moves the chains.
Great blocking up front by Barnesville, pushing that Laker defensive line around. Not much you can do about that one, but a couple missed tackles in the open field in that linebacker's position. Ethan Carey making the tackle downfield eventually.
First down and 10. That time they fooled me. I didn't know who that ball is.
I was watching 45 up the sideline too. I was like, okay. And then he moved his arms.
I had to hesitate there. I didn't know who had that football. It was actually Connor Lokes who had the ball. He gets to the 33. 4-yard rush. It'll be second down and 6. The Trojan offense. And the Trojans have just taken this Laker crowd, which is, it's a full house, and it is quiet.
A lot of Barnesville fans on the other side of the field, too. Those stands aren't empty.
Second down and 6. Ball is loose, and the Trojans recover it. They fumbled the snap, but Bredman able to fall on it. That would have been the break that the Lakers needed right there. But unfortunately, the Trojans fall on that football if you're a Laker fan, and this drive stays alive here for Barnesville. So you have third down and 8 here.
Yeah, another third and long here.
One of these times, you got to make a stop, right?
Lakers gave up a 20-plus yard run play last time. Let's see if we can do better here.
Third and 8. Trojans. Power T looking to pass. Bredman rolls to his right, and he's hit! Mason Carrier with a hard sack in the backfield. Sacked, counted at the 40-yard line. Man, it looked like it was a lot further back than that. Mason Carrier just decleats Zachary Bredman, and good to see Bredman get up after that big hit.
There was no protection back there, and Mason Carrier came in with a full head of steam. Quarterback rolled out to the right. His entire offense went to the left, looking for a play to develop, and then looks up, and number 5 in his face. Just deer in the headlights look for number 4 purple.
It's a good analogy. Deer in the headlights. That's what it looked like as the Trojans will punt this football, and it'll take a great bounce and a roll inside the 10 down at the 7. So the Lakers will have to go 93 yards to get a touchdown as they trail 14-0 here with 1:23 left in the third quarter on our Lumbros scoreboard. You're listening to Laker football on KDLM.
Sanford Clinic of Detroit Lakes wants to wish the Lakers good luck this sports season. Sanford Clinic salutes Laker sports and its great tradition. The Lakers have shown us that hard work, dedication, and teamwork is what it takes to succeed. At Sanford, they resemble the same qualities of the athletes they take care of: passion, courage, and strength. Sanford Health Detroit Lakes, located at 1245 Washington Avenue, open Monday through Saturday. Make an appointment, 218-846-2000. Go Lakers!
All right, first play from this drive, Mason Carrier, I think he's going to lose yardage or else get back to the line of scrimmage. Came in at the quarterback position, kept it himself, and looks like no gain. Maybe lost a yard on the play. It'll be second down and 11 now for the Lakers as Nick Buboltz trots back in at quarterback. You're backed up deep in your own territory. Down by 2 touchdowns. Struggling on offense. Just need one of these plays to break. The Trojans, again, they just stymied this Laker offense as Buboltz takes a snap in the gun. 3-step drop in the end zone, throws the ball, and it's incomplete, almost intercepted. As that ball was almost intercepted by Connor Lokes. It'll be third down and 10.
Looking for Breck Winter on the pass there. Crossing route over the middle of the field. Number 40 just getting a hand on that. 3 white jerseys in the vicinity of that one. That was a risky one, but Buboltz facing some pressure in the backfield.
Yeah, he was in the end zone.
Yeah.
He would have got a safety.
Yep.
Third down and 11 here for the Lakers. Ball at their own 7-yard line, down by 2 touchdowns. Buboltz takes the snap in the gun. 2 wideouts to the right, 2 to the left. Looks to pass, looks to his left, pump fake, now throws it over the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. As Breck Winter was the closest to that ball, and it'll be fourth down now, and the Lakers will have to punt on 4th and 10 from their own 7-yard line. You kind of got a feel for Nick Buboltz kind of thrown into the fire.
Yeah.
You got a huge homecoming game, and, you're a sophomore quarterback being asked to run this offense, and
I guess one of
just
the best
hasn't been there
defenses.
tonight.
I guess one of the best defenses in the state. It's a tough task to ask of anybody at this level.
5 for 12, 54 yards through the air for Nick Buboltz tonight. Charlie Kalina to punt from his own end zone.
False start. Detroit Lakes on the near side here.
That'll be half the distance to the goal, so spotted at the 3.5-yard line.
Cody Barkness took off on gunning for that punt a little bit too early. And we'll reset and do it again. Got an update from Pura. Mosaicus is opening up 21-0 lead over the Yellow Jackets in that one. Try and get some updates on some other scores. We'll also choose our halftime trivia winner here in the next couple minutes too.
Kalina from his own end zone to punt. It's a good snap. Not a great punt, as this is a wobbly punt. Uncharacteristically not great there for Charlie Kalina on that punt, as actually pretty solid. But I think the shortened field has to get the ball off quick, and that ball gets down to at the 32-yard line is where they'll spot it, as it did go out of bounds. So a punt of 28 yards for Charlie Kalina, and the Trojans will have great starting field position here, Zeke, from the Laker 32. First down and 10, Trojans leading 14-0, 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. Handoff right side. Breaking one tackle, still on his feet is Braden Bredman as he's inside the 20. And he'll run out of bounds voluntarily at the 18-yard line. It's a rush of 14 yards, and once again, the chains will move for the Barnesville offense. Any other interesting high school?
Yeah, we can look
graduates?
around. Yeah, we've got.
For your text club.
Yeah, we've got a member of the 1955 Detroit Lakes football team that's checked in here tonight.
Okay.
81 graduate of Clearbrook High School.
The Bears.
New Fulton, class of 61.
First and 10, Trojans, and the ball is on the is loose, and it's recovered. There we go. Cade Jackson with the fumble recovery. We saw that on that last drive where there was a exchange that didn't go so great for the Trojans, but they were able to recover it. This time, not so lucky, as the Lakers will recover the fumble. And the Lakers will have it first down and 10 from the 24-yard line. From the 23, I guess they'll spot it. What's going on our sideline? Coach is fired up.
Turnover chain.
Yeah, they're happy.
Or the championship belt, yeah.
First down and 10 from the 23-yard line. And we have a timeout by Detroit Lakes. Oof. Tough timeout to take there when you're down by 2 touchdowns. 36 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Lakers call a timeout. We'll take a break as well. You're listening to Laker Football on KDLM.
Plug-in electric vehicles, or EVs, are growing rapidly in popularity, and Detroit Lakes Public Utilities is offering home charger rebates to keep them running. EVs are safe, environmentally friendly, and cost less to operate than gas-powered vehicles. But it's the fun factor that gives EVs their biggest advantage. EV motors respond instantly, providing full torque immediately and smooth acceleration. Detroit Lakes Public Utilities offers a $500 rebate for qualified home chargers. For details, visit bes.chooseev.com.
Hi, this is Ethan Carrier, and you're listening to Laker Football on KDLM.
All right, 36 seconds. Lakers called a timeout. Here left to go in the third quarter. Detroit Lakes down 14-0. That's their first timeout that they've taken here in the second half. So the Lakers have Ethan Carrier in at quarterback, and he throws the ball almost intercepted. That pass incomplete. Luckily not intercepted by Connor Lokes. That'll be second down and 10. Ethan looking to throw the ball to Mason. And Connor Lokes almost had a pick six. 30 seconds to go here, third quarter. Detroit Lakes. It'll be Mason in at quarterback here. So Ethan, that last snap at quarterback, now it'll be Mason. Second down and 10. 3 right, 1 left. Looks like it actually will be Ethan to take the snap here, and we have a flag, and the Lakers are going to call for delay of game. 5-yard penalty. It'll be second down and 15. Took a while. Charlie Klein had to run to the sideline to get that play in. A 5-yard penalty, second down and 15. All spotted at the 18-yard line.
A couple uncharacteristic things after that turnover. The momentum, there it is, swings in your favor. You have to use a timeout on your first play, then a delay of game on your third play. That's
Ethan Carrier going to try to scramble, get some running room, but he'll just get a couple yards. Gets 2 yards on the rush. At the 20-yard line, Larson in on the tackle for the Trojans. It'll be third down and 13, and that'll likely be the last play of the third quarter. Lakers try to maybe get one more play off, but I don't think they're going to get it off in time as they'll trot in Breck Winter to the huddle, but that's it for the third quarter. Lakers are going to have to dig deep. They're facing a third down and 13 from their own 20-yard line, and they need points as they trail 14-0 on our Lumbros scoreboard. Fourth quarter coming your way next. You're listening to Laker football on KDLM.
The C in Cenex stands for convenience. Check out these October savings at your local Cenex C-store in Detroit Lakes, Lake Park, and Twin Valley. Taco Bell mild cheddar crisps, 2 bags for $5. Old Trapper beef jerky, $7.99 a bag. Fruit striped gum, $1.19 a pack. And Deli Express assorted burritos and quesadillas, $2.99. Check out those October savings and more now at community co-ops with convenient locations in Detroit Lakes, Lake Park, and Twin Valley.
Haug Incorporated is a qualified, reliable service for all of your landscaping and excavation needs since 1969. Residential, commercial, and public works. From roll-off containers to earthwork, excavation, and demolition. Haug's is the most comprehensive civil contractor available to get your project done the right way the first time. Call today for more information on what Haug Incorporated can do for you. 218-847-7391. Haug's, making the grade since 1969. Good luck to all Laker athletes.
Hi, this is Charlie Kalina, and you're listening to Laker football on KDLM.
Big play here, Zeke. Third down and 13. Detroit Lakes down 14-0 as we start the fourth quarter. And the question is, who's going to take the snap at quarterback? Bubolt's on the sideline now.
I see a 5 out there. I see a 7 out there. My guess is on passing down, you have to put it in number 5's hands.
Looks like Mason's set to receive this snap. On third down and 13, Mason Carrier looks to throw, feels pressure, throws the ball. It's caught! Kalina makes the catch, but he is going to be, I think he's going to be short of a first down. I think they got 12 on that pass play. We'll see where the spot is. It's close. Looks like it's just short. So it'll be a fourth down and 1. Offense. Will they stay on the field? 4th and 1 from their own 32, down 14-0.
I think they should, but
let's see. They're making some substitutions here. Yeah. Play clock down to 10 seconds. They're not going to get this play off. They're going to have to call a timeout. 7 seconds on the play clock. They're going to have to hurry up and snap it. Hurry up, 2 seconds. Charlie Kalina, a flag, delay a game. So confusion as to whether or not going to go for it there, and a little slow to sub in the punt team. And so it'll be a delay a game, 5-yard penalty, and now any thoughts of going for it, that's out the window.
Makes that 4th and 1 a 4th and 6. And that's,
although we did see them do a fake punt in Pequot Lakes on 4th and 6.
That's true.
Ball at the 27-yard line, Detroit Lakes' own 27-yard line. Kalina on to punt the ball. Nobody back to return for Barnesville. And the Lakers will fake the punt, and they'll throw it deep for Mason Carrier, and it's incomplete. So the Trojans were not fooled whatsoever. There was nobody back to receive that punt. Lakers do the fake punt. That just doesn't fool anybody, and Kalina threw it deep to Mason Carrier, who got a hand on it, but it falls incomplete, and it'll be turnover on downs. And the Trojans will have the ball now in great field position at the Laker 27-yard line with 11 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
This is going to be the Detroit Lakes' biggest defensive series of the game, because this could make it here for you. Make it or break it. 14 points, 11 minutes left. But the thing is, Lakers only have one timeout for the next 11 minutes is the big thing.
Lakers brought somebody in late, and then he was offsides, as they'll blow it dead. They didn't have enough guys out on the field. They tried to do a late substitution, but be called for offsides as they snapped the ball. Good job by Barnesville to know that they were subbing in late, snapped the ball, and it's offsides.
72 was,
Isaac Caravo will come out now on defense, subbing in for Mason Goodrich. So ball now, first down and 5 from inside the 25 at the 23-yard line. Hand off to Ethan Larson, and Larson gets good blocking in front, and he will pick up the first down. It's pushed out of bounds just past the first down line to gain. And the chains will once again move here for the Trojans. It'll be first down and 10 with 10:47 to go here, fourth quarter. Barnesville leading 14-0. Clock is stopped as the chains are moved. Go ahead, Zeke.
Waiting to hear back from our text club winner. I did text somebody back, so if you're listening but not near your phone, go check your phone. If we don't get an answer back in the next couple minutes, we'll choose somebody else.
First and 10 from the 16-yard line of Detroit Lakes. Barnesville with the ball, leading 14-0. They'll hand the ball off. Good running room for Dawson Gregg as he's got the first down. He'll pick up 11 yards, and that'll move the chains once again. Should make it 12 yards as they put it at the 4-yard line. So 12-yard rush for Dawson Gregg on first down and 10. Trojans overpowering Detroit Lakes here on this drive. Shortened field. Trojans taking advantage of that. Ball at the Laker 4-yard line. First and goal. Zachary Bredman, the quarterback. Takes a snap, hands it off to Dawson Gregg, and he is short of the end zone. There's a flag on the field. Mason Carrier makes the tackle on Dawson Gregg, but
a holding call on Barnesville, looks like, Charlie.
Okay. 10-yard penalty here coming up against the Trojans, and looks like the Trojans might have had somebody get a little bit shaken up as well. Or just gassed, I suppose. They've been out there for a little while. 10-yard penalty. 14-yard line is where they'll spot it now. 10-yard penalty for holding. So it'll be first down and goal. Actually, from the, got my yard markers mixed up. 17-yard line is where they'll spot it.
There you go.
First and goal from the 17. 9:50 to go. Trojans using up clock. Snap the ball with 5 seconds on the play clock. And they'll run the ball up the middle to the 10-yard line. 7-yard rush. Lokes on the rush. Carrier gets the tackle. Second down and goal from the 10. .16 to go, fourth quarter. 14-0 Barnesville leading. Coming up after our broadcast, we'll have after the game later on tonight, right around 9:30, right? That's when Ryan Phelps will take over.
9:30 to 11.
Tomorrow morning, we'll have coffee with the coaches, 9 o'clock. Talk to Coach Hefta.
Soccer coaches, the soccer regular season's done now, right?
The girls have one more game before the.
That's right. Yeah, boys finished up on Thursday. Girls finish up tomorrow in Moorhead.
I believe it's at home tomorrow.
Home? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cody Bartness on the tackle, but some positive yardage for the Trojans as they're now inside the 10. Ball is at the 7 of Detroit Lakes. Lakers with 2 timeouts left. Trojans going to use as much clock as they can. They'll get the play in. Break the huddle with 13 seconds left in the play clock. To the line of scrimmage on a 3rd down and goal from the 7. Trojans hand it off right up the middle, and Ethan Larson is short of a touchdown, 1 yard short. Getting into the end zone, Ethan Larson. So now 4th down and goal from the 2-yard line. Now you have to get a stop here.
Yeah, we'll see if that big package comes out. Earlier putting Wyatt Suter at quarterback.
This could be the game. 4th and goal from the 2. Trojans going for it, leading 14-0. 7.5 to go. And a timeout by the Trojans as they let the play clock go down. Call a timeout. And we'll take it. Should we take a break here?
Yes, you want to.
Break? Let's take a break. Take a break. 7:25 to go, 4th quarter. Our Lumbro scoreboard, Lakers trailing 14-0 here on KDLM.
Snap Fitness of Detroit Lakes is the only locally owned 24/7 fitness club in the Lakes area. 24-hour access is a given at Snap Fitness. Work out on your time and busy schedule. Snap Fitness has month-to-month memberships, meaning no long-term contracts or club enhancement fees. Sign up this month and you'll receive a Lakers card. Also with MyZone technology, Snap Fitness helps you stay on track and reach your fitness goals. Group classes are Monday through Friday beginning at 5:30 a.m. Snap Fitness is proud to support Laker athletics. Membership subject to a one-time enrollment fee. Snap Fitness off Highway 10 West in Detroit Lakes.
4th and goal from the 2. Trojans thought about going for it, and now they called the timeout. And now what will they do here on 4th and goal from the 2? They have put in Iniger before at running at quarterback and done the quarterback sneak, but this time they're going to keep Redmond in at quarterback. 4th and goal from the 2. Trojans trying to go up by 3 scores. Pitch play to the near side and a touchdown. Barnesville scores the touchdown from 2 yards out. Good effort by Bartness and Cade Jackson, but too much on that rush. And that is a touchdown for number 30, Andrew Peterson, on the touchdown. 20-0. Now our score. Trojans leading as they attempt the point after. Just the pitch out to the near sideline, and 2 Lakers met him at the goal line, but Peterson too strong. Puts the football over the goal line and gets it in the end zone. Extra point is good. 7:18 to go, 4th quarter. 21-0. Barnesville leading Detroit Lakes. You're listening to Laker football on KDLM.
Life's better on the lake. Holiday Inn on the lake.
Life is better on the lake, especially when you're enjoying breakfast at the Holiday Inn. Breakfast is served every morning starting at 6:30 and features all of your favorites. Eggs made to order, omelets, pancakes, waffles, hash browns, biscuits and gravy, you name it. Or stop by on Sundays for the brunch buffet from 9 to 1. Lunch is served at 11 o'clock. Burgers, chicken, hot and cold sandwiches, seafood, steak, and pasta. Plus, the best salad bar in the Lakes area is available every day.
Holiday Inn on the lake.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but your risk for cancer doesn't end there. Scheduling your yearly mammogram is one of the best ways to take care of yourself. With Essentia Health 2D and 3D mammograms, breast cancer can be detected even before symptoms appear. And when found and treated early, breast cancer is curable. 98% of patients survive. So don't wait. Schedule your mammogram at an Essentia Health location near you. Visit essentiahealth.org.
Hi, this is Henry Lee, and you're listening to Laker football on KDLM.
Welcome back to the Moldberg Field. Homecoming night, 21-0. Barnesville leading the home team. It's the Trojans. Look for win number 6 on the season. And they're well on their way. 7:18 to go here in the fourth quarter. Trojans up 21-0 as Manaville kicks this ball off. Grady Kirchner reels it in at the 20 to the 25. Gets it across the 30 to the 33. And then he's pushed backwards. And the Laker offense has had a really tough go of it tonight. Will come back onto the field. Look for some positivity here. A little positivity, get a touchdown, and feel good about yourself before you take on the Panthers next week, the Park Rapids Panthers.
Yeah, put some points on the board. Lakers have been held scoreless so far the last 6 quarters. As to put some points on the board, get some momentum against Park Rapids.
Yeah, going back to the Pequot Lakes game.
Yeah.
Unable to get a touchdown in the last half, the Patriots game, and here in this game, they've been shut out.
The Lakers scored with a minute left in the second quarter of that game. It was the last touchdown we had.
There's a pitch play to Ethan Carrier. He's wrestled down across the 35 to the 38-yard line. It'll be a 4-yard rush. Second down and 6. Now for the Laker offense. 6:49 and counting.
11 carries, 45 yards for Ethan Carrier tonight. Leading the Lakers in rushing. 5 carries, 11 yards for Mason Carrier. Nick Buboltz 1 carry for 1 yard on that quarterback keeper.
Second down and 5. 3 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Mason Carrier in at quarterback. Low snap, fields it, looks to throw, throws it over the middle. It's caught. No, incomplete. Pass broken up, and Charlie Kalina, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down and 5. Crossing route to Charlie Kalina. Kalina does have a reception tonight, right, Zeke?
Yeah, 2 of them.
2 of them.
2 catches, 35 yards. As we're officially on upset watch, Charlie. The Holly Nuggets have taken a 2-point lead on number 1 DGF.
Wow.
20-18.
Game can be heard on 102.3 KRCQ. David over in DGF tonight, right?
Yep, I believe that's where they're at.
3rd and 5. Carrier, Mason looking to throw, steps up in the pocket, now looks to run, stiff arms across, gets it to the 45. That'll be a 1st down. Needed 5, and he gets about 8 on that run. So 1st down and 10. Laker offense after the rush by Mason Carrier. He did get out of bounds, too, which is important as clock is stopped. With 6:10 remaining here in the fourth quarter. That'd be something if Hawley could pull off the upset. Of course, the Nuggets in the same section as Barnesville.
Yep.
Section 8 2A.
I was talking to David Kinderman earlier today. He says you guys have Barnesville today, and we have DGF, but on that Wednesday game, we get DGF and they get Barnesville.
Pitch play here to Ethan. Ethan Carrier across midfield to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15. Almost tripped up, but he's still on his feet. And he is in. Touchdown, Lakers. Ethan Carrier, 55-yard touchdown run. And there we go. Gets the hometown crowd cheering as he was almost tripped up inside the 15, but gets it into the end zone for a touchdown with 5:59 to go here in the fourth quarter. Lakers on the scoreboard. I'm happy I didn't have to look up the stat that I hesitated to even. When was the last time they were shut out at home and on homecoming? But we don't have to worry about that no more.
No.
As the Lakers will try for the point after attempt. Nick Bubolt's on for the point after attempt after that 55-yard touchdown run by Ethan Carrier. Zamzo to snap it. That's a low snap. The spot is down. The kick is up, and it is good. There we go with 5:59 to go in the fourth quarter. Barnesville leads 21-7 on our Lumbros scoreboard. You're listening to Laker football on the station you can count on, KDLM.
Financial planning and investment management can get complicated, especially in these rapidly changing markets. Hi, I'm Matt Carrier, Private Wealth Advisor at Carrier & Vardy, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services. With 25 years of experience as a financial advisor, I can help you simplify your finances and navigate the markets through a financial planning relationship. Please call me, Matt Carrier, or financial advisor Kelsey Vardy at 218-847-2676.
Office is located at 1135 Washington Avenue, Suite 103, Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC.
Let's be honest, there's just some topics that nobody really wants to talk about. The birds, the bees, politics, and, oh yeah, winterizing and storage. But with the gang here at J&K, we know it's inevitable that it has to be done. So put your trust in us. Local, reliable, and year after year we've proven to be the best in the lakes area. We can handle winterizing your boat along with storing. So give us a call today at J&K Marine.
J&K Marine.
Hi, this is Hunter Korth, and you're listening to Laker Football on KDLM.
55-yard touchdown run by Ethan Carrier. Nick Buboltz threw the extra point, and the Lakers on the scoreboard for the first time tonight, trailing 21-7 with 5:59 to go, fourth quarter. The Lakers appear to be kicking it deep. Buboltz, no, they're going to try the onside kick. It takes a hop, and it will be recovered by the Trojans as Wyatt Suter receives that ball at the 45-yard line. It did take a bounce. It popped straight up in the air, but Suter able to field that ball and then fall to the turf to recover the onside kick for the Trojans. And so Barnesville will have the ball at the 45. First and 10. Lakers did line up in the kickoff formation, but Buboltz tried that kickoff, that onside kick to the near sideline, to the left, as we see it. Unsuccessful, and the Trojans back on offense. There's Dawson Gregg on the carry, and he is stopped. Charlie Zock, Mason Carrier in on the stop as well. Pushing and shoving afterwards, as we'll have a second down and about 7 coming up now after that 3-yard rush. If you're Detroit Lakes, you got to be pretty frustrated in this game, and it felt good to get that touchdown, but trying to get a stop here as time starts to wind down here in this fourth quarter. They do have 2 timeouts left. No 2-minute warning, unfortunately, in high school football, so we don't get that advantage. The Trojans will use some clock here with 8 on the play clock. Snap the ball with 5 as they hand it off to Ethan Larson. He's been a handful tonight. And he once again gets a good push across midfield. Tackled down by Kate Okeson. It'll be third down and a manageable 2 after that 6-yard rush. And it just seems like every time Larson touches the ball, it's at least 6, right?
Yeah, if it's Larson or John Rollers, the other one. We haven't seen
him in a while.
We haven't seen him. Yeah, after scoring that opening touchdown, he was picking up like 7-8 yards a carry. We haven't seen much of John Rollers since the first half.
I've seen Ethan Larson, number 45. We've seen Dawson Gregg here in the second half as well. Power T formation, handoff. This time, ball carrier is Lokes, and Lokes is going to get to the 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 yards on that rush, and that'll be a first down. Man, get them to the 3rd and 2, and then they break it off for 12.
Right.
First and 10 now for the Trojans at the Laker 35-yard line. 4:05 to go here, fourth quarter. .350 and counting here. Trojans hand the ball off left side, and Ethan Carrier and Mason Carrier bring down Andrew Peterson. After a gain of 3, that'll be second down and 7 for that 3-yard rush. So the Trojans spoiling homecoming night here in Detroit Lakes as they lead here by 2 touchdowns, 3:22 to go. Last year was such a weird game. You know, you go back to it. I try to put it out of my memory, but go up 14-0. Then we had the lightning delay, and they scored 49 unanswered points. And here's a keeper by Bredman across the 30 to the 27-yard line. 5-yard rush. It'll bring up 3rd down and 2, and the Lakers will call a timeout. So try to conserve some time here with 2:57 left here in the fourth quarter. Trojans leading 21-7 on Detroit Lakes. You're listening to Laker football on KDLM.
B&M Electric, a full-service electrical contractor that's built a reputation on honesty and service, providing top-quality service at a reasonable price and long-lasting relationships with the best general contractors in the area. B&M Electric is proud that home and business owners alike call them year after year for their electrical needs. The biggest compliment when their customers refer them to friends. 25 years in the business, licensed and bonded. Get your quote or consult. Call Mike and Brenda, 218-847-1946. B&M Electric.
Welcome back. 2:57 to go, fourth quarter. 21-7. Barnesville leading Detroit Lakes, facing a 3rd down and 2 from the Laker 28-yard line. Zeke, did we ever find the winner of the KDLM trivia?
We
tonight?
did. From the Jordan High School class of 1979, Patty Molberg is our winner tonight. That Papa Murphy's gift pack, the family-sized pizza, cheesy bread, and cookie dough. Another chance to win during the halftime of next week's game. We're back at home for Tackle Cancer Night. That's what I'm trying to say.
You got it.
Thank
Handoff up the middle, and it's going to be close to a 1st down. Depending on the spot, Lokes, I don't know if he got it. It looks like it's going to be short. So now 4th down and 1 for the Trojans. The offense will stay out on 4th down and 1. From the 26-yard line, they need to get to the 25. 2.5 to go, fourth quarter. Lakers do have 1 timeout left. They chose not to take it here. Try to keep that, I guess, for their offensive drive. Time running down 2:14 and counting now in the fourth quarter. Handoff up the middle. Ethan Anderson with the 1st down as he's got enough to move the chains. Needed 1. He gets 6.
How many times have you said that tonight, Charlie?
1st and 10. Trojans now at the Laker 20-yard line. 2:04 to go in the fourth quarter. 21-7.
Another update from David Kinderman. DGF has retaken the lead, 26-20 with 2 minutes left. Holly looking to put together a game-winning drive on the Rebels.
Trojans will break the huddle with 10 on the play clock. 1:40 left in the game. Redmond snaps it with 3 on the play clock. Hands off to the left side. Good running room and a touchdown for the Trojans. 21 yards untouched into the end zone. As that is a touchdown for Andrew Peterson, but there's a flag on the field. And the flag is on the Trojans. That was after the play? Or was it during the play?
I didn't see. We'll see what the call here is.
I think it's... There's a flag on the field that looks like it's going to wipe out the touchdown.
They're talking to Reed, Coach Hefton, deciding what he wants to do.
That's unsportsmanlike, right?
I think so.
And that's on Barnesville. But I think they're going to count that touchdown. I think it's after the play, right? So they will count the touchdown. 26-7 our score. So they will count the 21-yard touchdown run by Andrew Peterson. They'll enforce the 15 yards on the kickoff, I would assume. Annabelle on for the point after. Iniger to hold. It's up, and it's good. 1:27 to go in the game. Barnesville, it's the icing on the cake. 28-7 now our score. Trojans leading Detroit Lakes. You're listening to Laker football and the station you can count on, KDLM.
Lake Shirts has been named the Lakes area's best place to work for years now, and with good reason. Friendly people, casual dress, Flexible scheduling, great profit sharing, and dogs at work are just a few of the ways that Lake Shirts stands out. And Lake Shirts is currently looking for great people like you to join their team for part-time and full-time positions. Check out all of the current openings at lakeshirts.com and come see why life's better in a t-shirt. Lake Shirts, a proud sponsor of Laker Sports.
Some things in life you can just rely on, like the comfy fit of a favorite pair of jeans and the tried and true performance of a new home comfort system from Ruud. So here's to reliability built into everything they do. Rely on Ruud. Get reliable year-round comfort with the new HVAC system from Ruud installed by the pros at Greens Plumbing and Modern Heating. They're the local team you can rely on. Call your local Ruud retailer, Greens Plumbing and Modern Heating today at 218-847-7542.
Hi, this is Kay Jackson. You're listening to Laker Football on KDLM.
28-7, Barnesville leading. Minute 27 left in the fourth quarter. Trojans to kick the ball off. Looks like they're going to be kicking off from their own 25-yard line, as again there was an unsportsmanlike conduct call against the Trojans after the play. So the Lakers will likely get good field position as a result. But down by 3 touchdowns. It's not enough time with a minute 27 left. Mandeville on to kick the ball off. Line drive kick. It'll be returned at the 30 by Kirchner. Bobbled it for a moment, and then he forward lateraled it, and that'll be an illegal forward pass. And so we'll back him up on that illegal forward pass play. And so the Lakers will start, I think it's 5-yarder. 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We don't see illegal forward passes very often too much. So I couldn't even tell you if that was what the trivia question would have been. Maybe that gives me an idea for next week.
Yeah, official. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants the the penalties. I liked your trivia this week, Zeke.
Thank you. I put a lot
it's
of
got
thought
my
into
approval.
I put a lot of thought into that one.
It's always interesting to know where people come from, where their home school is, or
their alma mater.
Alma mater. That's what I was looking for.
Go.
Thank you. Minute 10 left, or minute 18 left here in the fourth quarter. 28-7. Barnesville up. Carrier in the shotgun. That's Mason. Looks to pass, throws it to the near side. Charlie Kalina with the reception, and he'll be brought down at the 33. 8-yard pass play. Be second down and 2 with a minute 5 left here in the fourth quarter. Lakers do have one more timeout, but I doubt that they'll take it, given what the score is. Carrier takes a snap with 54 seconds to go, throws it right, incomplete, intended for Cody Bartness. Third down and 2 as the clock is stopped, 47 seconds to go. So you got coffee with the coaches tomorrow, Zeke, and then what are we going to do? Go for hockey later on?
Yeah, go for hockey tomorrow night. Gophers, number 2 in the country, taking on number 5, Mankato. That game will be in Mankato. They're playing at 3M Arena at Mariucci tonight. They have a home-and-home series with the Mavericks.
Big throw here by Mason Carrier, in and out of the hands of Grady Kirchner. The fourth down and 2, 41 seconds. And then on Sunday we have Vikings football.
Vigings football
against
against
the
the
Bears.
Yep, big game there.
They got to win the Bears. They got to win that game, right?
Yeah, well, as long as it's not an ugly win. I'm not complaining about the ugly wins. I don't want Chris Boyd to come after me, but man, at least one of these, the Packers won, that was a win I felt good about. I didn't feel good about the Saints win. I didn't feel good about the, no.
Clutch kicking, Greg Joseph, you didn't feel good about that?
That was the only thing working for the Vikings in that game.
4th and 2, 41 seconds left. Ball thrown to Grady Kirchner, makes the catch, and he pays the price. Big hit there by Aaron Baker. First down picked up, though, by the Lakers. As the chains will move, clock will stop as the chains move. 31 seconds left. They'll roll the clock as Carrier in the gun. 3 wideouts right, 1 to the left. Carrier takes a snap, throws it to the right, and it's incomplete. Clock will stop with 19 seconds left. Second down and 10 now for Detroit Lakes. 37-yard line is where the ball is spotted.
A lot of sports going on. Soccer playoffs begin this week. Wild season opener on Thursday against the Rangers.
Pass thrown to Charlie Kalina. And Kalina gets it across midfield. And he gets
helmet to helmet on that one.
He gets hit hard as he was going down. Helmet to helmet collision. Flag does come in. And this will be added on to the end of the run here. As it stands right now, right around a 20-yard pass play, right, Zeke? 17 yards through the air there.
Yep, 37 to the 45-yard line.
17-yard throw and catch to Charlie Kalina, but looks like there's going to be some more yardage added to the end as it's a personal foul against the Trojans. So 15 yards from the end of the play. To the 30-yard line is where the Lakers will have it with 10 seconds to go in this game. First and 10 from the Barnesville 30. Lakers looking for a touchdown to propel them into next week. They look to snap this little losing skid. Back-to-back losses. Carrier looks to throw, throws left. It's going to be almost intercepted, incomplete. Pass broken up by Aaron Baker. Kirchner, the intended receiver. That'll be second down and 10 with 5 seconds to go.
Back at home next week for Tackle Cancer Night. That's Park Rapids.
Last game of the season is on the road. Last game of the regular season on the road at DGF.
Yep. Regular season home finale, and then we'll see where the chips fall. Lakers right now the 3 seed in Section 8-4A.
Second down and 10. Big throw to the right. It's going to be caught for a touchdown. Breck Winter, there was no time left on the clock. Winter gets the touchdown. And I don't see any flags on the field. So touchdown pass from Mason Carrier, 30-yard connection. Mason Carrier to Breck Winter. But no time remaining. Lakers will do the extra point here. Trying to make it 28-14. No, they're not going to do it. They're just going to say,
enough.
That's it. We've had enough, the officials have said.
Meaningless.
And so we will not try the extra point. So the final score tonight, 28-13, Barnesville over Detroit Lakes. Our final score on our Lumbros scoreboard. We'll take a break. We'll be back with our post-game show next. You're listening to Laker Football on KDLM.
Laney's in Detroit Lakes is a proud supporter of the Detroit Lakes Lakers. Laney's Mechanical has been in business in the Detroit Lakes area for over 28 years, providing our customers solutions for all their plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Their professional and technically experienced team prides itself on its friendly, clean, and honest approach, with the goal of providing world-class service to you, our customers, each and every time. Laney's Plumbing and Heating. Good luck to all Laker athletes.
If desk work and repetition is not your thing, come see me at D&D Appliance. We're hiring full-time appliance installers beginning at $15 per hour plus benefits. Every day and every job is a little different, so you'll never get bored. No evenings, no weekends, and your 40-hour week is always available. Training is all paid on the job. If you've never worked for a small company before, you don't know what you're missing. Apply in person at D&D Appliance, 1050 Highway 59 South, Detroit Lakes, or click careers at ddappliance.net.
Hi folks, we're Midco, your local provider that provides you more. Internet with the speediest speeds, TV terrificness, phone fantasticness. Hello. Get data for days and days and days beyond that. Real people, reliability, really great service. For real, not kidding. More of what you want. More incredibleness and more oomph. But who doesn't like more oomph? Whoa, that's Midco.
Midco.com/Detroit Lakes.
The King is calling. Burger King would like to welcome back all students for the new school year. The King is issuing a proclamation. Burger King is hiring new team members for all positions, full and part-time. Flexible your academic schedule. Stop by Burger King in person and apply today. And if you like to save, download the BK app and take advantage of fantastic offers and daily specials at Burger King. Burger King also has DoorDash available. The King is calling. Burger King. Make the decision for Precision. Precision Printing. Their business is helping your business. Precision Printing is the only locally owned printing company in Detroit Lakes. For quality printing that won't break your budget, make the decision for Precision Printing. Creative sales pieces, flyers, brochures, letters, invoices, and more. Plus free pickup and delivery from the only locally owned printing company in Detroit Lakes. Make the decision for Precision. 847-3101 or visit them at 219 Front Street in Detroit Lakes. At SJE, they recognize that hard work, drive, and unity can take you far. They support our Laker athletes as they use their traits to take control of the game and work towards their goals. To everyone else listening today, take control of your future with a career at SJE. They have a variety of positions open across departments and skill levels. Learn more at sjeinc.com/careers. They'd love to have you join their team. Go Lakers!
I'm the order lorder at Steve Sanitation, and when it comes to your waste, I'm going to pick it up, and I'll be back once a week to tell your garbage to get in the slapper. I can be one ugly mother trucker, so come with Steve's if you want to live.
At Steve Sanitation, our fleet does the heavy lifting, and that includes roll-offs to help you get the job done faster. Don't waste time making trips to the dump. We'll roll it all off while you don't lift a muscle. Get started today at stevesanitation.com. We've got what it takes to take what you've got.
Hi, this is Ethan Carrier, and you're listening to Laker Football on KDLM.
We're back in Holberg Field. Final tonight, 28-13. The Barnesville Trojans over Detroit Lakes. Let's take a look at our scoring summary and our stats in this one. Zeke?
That was 14-0 Barnesville at the half. Lakers do put together 2 touchdown drives in the second half, but unfortunately, like you said, Charlie, 28-13, the final score. Barnesville scored on their opening drive, 7:52 left. John Roller, a 5-yard touchdown, gave Barnesville a 7-0 lead. That was the only touchdown in the first quarter. Only touchdown in the second quarter was that 3-yard touchdown pass from Iniger to Manaville that was tipped on the line of scrimmage, found its way into Manaville's hands. 3-yard touchdown, 9:47 left in the second quarter, 14-0 lead, and that score stood at halftime. In the second quarter, a 2-yard touchdown run by Andrew Peterson gave Barnesville a 21-0 lead. Then Ethan Carrier busted off a 55-yard touchdown run for Detroit Lakes' first score of the game. That came at 5:59 in the second quarter. Lakers once again trailing by 14, looking to get something going. But Barnesville put in the icing on the cake, a 21-yard touchdown run by Peterson, his second of the game, gave Barnesville a 28-7 lead. And then as time expired, Mason Carrier finding Breck Winter in the end zone on a 30-yard desperation pass. They did not elect to kick the extra point, or rather the officials told them we're not going to kick the extra point, and that gave us a 28-13 final. Looking at some stats for Detroit Lakes, Ethan Carrier, 12 carries, 1 touchdown, 100 yards even, thanks in large part to that 55-yard touchdown run that he had. Mason Carrier, 6 carries, 19 yards. A lot of receptions, 9 receptions on the night for Detroit Lakes, 2 catches by Mason Carrier for 18 yards. Cody Bartness, 1 catch for 7 yards. Charlie Kalina, 4 catches for 59 yards. Grady Kirchner had 1 catch for 4 yards, and I haven't updated my stats here. 2 catches for Breck Winter
36
for 36 yards. Starting quarterback tonight was Nick Buboltz. He finishes 5 of 12 for 54 yards passing. Charlie Kalina had an incomplete pass on a fake punt in the fourth quarter. Ethan Carrier had an incomplete pass. Mason Carrier comes in, plays quarterback most of that fourth quarter. He goes 5 of 9 passing, 67 yards, and 1 touchdown.
Yeah, rough night offensively. 124 total yards, is that what you said?
Let's see, 120 on the ground, 124 in the air, so 244. Lakers had 58 yards of offense at the half. Finish with 244 tonight.
Hats off to the defense of Barnesville. Trojans, anything between the tackles. Lakers had some success when they got outside. We saw that run from Ethan once he got to the outside, and he had a 10-yard rush or 2 as well when he got to the outside. But anything up the middle, the Trojans were just able to beat our offensive line here tonight. And hats off to the Trojans. I mean, really, you look at this game, and the Trojans, they won this game.
They did.
There's no question about it.
Yeah, they won the battle. Yeah, they won the battle in the trenches, and that's what high school football ultimately comes down to is the size advantage that you have on the line of scrimmage gives the other team a huge advantage, especially at this level. And Barnesville is coming in with massive guys on that line, 265, 225, 210. The first three guys on that line of scrimmage, they've got tight ends that are 6'4", 265. They've got running backs that are 6'3", 185. This is a big Barnesville team and just overpowered Detroit Lakes tonight.
Yeah, for a school the size of 240 kids is what Coach Strand said,
yeah.
and they have 69 kids out for football. They're doing something right in Barnesville.
Exactly. Yep.
So.
Yep.
But Detroit Lakes too. You look at it, and you're not playing playoffs right now, and these are, as Coach Hefta has always said, these are teaching moments. These are learning moments, and we'll be ready once the playoffs start. We know what it feels like to get beaten up, during the regular season, and there's a lot to be said about, facing adversity during the regular season, so you're ready for it, because it's not always peaches when you get to the playoffs. It's going to get ugly, and you got to know, go back in your memory bank and remember this type of game where you lost, got your butt whooped by Barnesville.
Yeah, Coach had to talk about it in the pregame show is the way that they felt after losing in Barnesville 49-14. I mean, they come back the next week and they beat up on Park Rapids. They come back the next week, the short week, and they upset DGF here at Moberg Field. Then they go and they won up that DGF upset by beating Rocori at their home stadium. And then they get to the conference or the section championship game, and they hold tight with Becker for 3+ quarters in that one. So hopefully, springboard just like we did last year with this loss. It wasn't 49-14, but still 28-13. It's still a loss in the paper in the morning.
And hope to get healthy too. You got to figure out.
Absolutely.
You're missing pieces. You're missing guys with injury, and hopefully get healthy and other guys get comfortable in their new roles that's asked of them. So. Should we take our final break here and then get you ready for our next week's broadcast? We'll take our final break, and we'll be back to wrap things up, put a bow on it here from Moberg Field. Again, our final 28-13 Trojans over the Lakers here on homecoming night.
At SJE, they recognize that hard work, drive, and unity can take you far. They support our Laker athletes as they use their traits to take control of the game and work towards their goals. To everyone else listening today, take control of your future with a career at SJE. They have a variety of positions open across departments and skill levels. Learn more at sjeinc.com/careers. They'd love to have you join their team. Go Lakers!
Bonjour, my name is Suzy Pugh. I am a truck with Steel Sanitation. Waste? We do. The lakes areas are labor of love. We load up your waste and whisk it away as fast as un-da toi. So, what do you say? Are you ready to fall in love with your sanitation service?
Are you ready for true love? At Steve Sanitation, our team and fleet put you first. Whether it's for your home or business, we'll put in the work to make you fall for us. Find out more at stevesanitation.com. We've got what it takes to take what you got.
All right, welcome back. Wrapping things up here from Moberg Field on homecoming night. Trojans over the Lakers 28-13. Next week, Zeke, we got the Park Rapids Panthers coming to town, and I'm sure the Lakers are licking their chops and ready to get back out on the field against the Panthers. That'll be a 7 o'clock kickoff here, 6:30 pregame right here on the station. You can count on KDLM, and you said it was Tackle Cancer Awareness Night next week?
Yep. Tackle Cancer Night next week. Final regular season home game of the season. So final pregame meal, which is what I would look forward to. every
the Booster Club.
Before I come, I'm like, I gotta come down to the game. I always ask my wife, "Can I have $5?" It's like, "What do you need $5 for?" I'm like, "It's for the kids. It's for the kids. Give me $5 so I can go get
It's for my tummy.
Get a sandwich." Yeah.
Yeah, and it could possibly be the last in all. I mean, it's likely the last home game too. Just the way that the section standings are, it's going to be tough to get past either Becker or Rocori in the QRF ranks. Not saying it's not an impossibility, because we're ranked number 19 in the QRF. Becker's number 10. So if Becker starts to lose a few games, there's a chance. There's a chance that we could get that second seed, and then we would be hosting, likely Becker. But if it was to end today, we would be traveling to Becker. So there's a good chance that next week that Park Rapids game could be the final home game.
Yeah,
here at
and we'll
Mulberry
see
Field.
how it goes. We'll get some updates on games going on early next week for games going on. I'm sure QRF will be adjusted depending on what happens in that Ricori versus Wilmer game, and the Becker versus I forget who they were playing tonight, but they were trailing in that game before. Who did Becker have tonight?
Becker had Monticello tonight.
That's right.
Corey had Wilmer. St. Cloud Apollo at Delano. All right, and for the Trojans, they are on the road. They are at Staples Motley next week.
Good Lord.
So good luck to the Cardinals next week as they will take on this buzzsaw that is the Barnesville Trojans. That's a wrap for our broadcast. Want to thank all of our great sponsors. Want to thank Steve Foreman, my color commentator here tonight, and all of our great listeners and those that were viewing on